Good morning, Plum here, playing World of Tanks. Time for a rather snappy replay. We're going to have some cross-editing here. We're following a couple of platoon mates, Zeta Hyonix and Trois Elonsor, and they're in their respective T71. We're watching Zeta Hyonix right now, and we're waiting for some targets to pop up. So they're both in their light tanks, in a tier 8 game in their tier 7 light tanks. A good matchup for a tier 7 light tank, getting into a tier 8 game. And we're now switched to Tor. He's in his WZ-131, getting a couple of snappy shots into the side of a Yag Tiger over there. We're going to keep pushing up. No, we're not going to hold back. I edited this a little while ago, 4 days ago. I cut together this footage, and I'm trying to remember now what cuts are where. There's quite a few. So we're following Tor, and there's Zeta right in front of him. And we're going to get about this map in this replay. We are going to go here, there. I'm looking at the map. Yeah, we're going to go here, we're going to go there, we're going to go there, we're going to go here, we're going to go back over there. It's going to be a slightly long drawn out affair, but well worth your viewing pleasure. It's going to tantalise and titillate your tanking, whatever they are, your tanking bits. We're going to get some small amounts of delight out of this. So Zeta's gone back to watch their rear, see if he can get shots across the valley. In the meantime, Zeta here in his T71 is waiting for a moment to unload that clip. I think we can all agree maybe the T71 is possibly the best tier 7 auto loader in the game. Even though they've made changes to it, it looks a bit different. I think we all preferred how it used to look. He's pushing up on the STA1, and that's just going to be a nice easy kill. One shot fired, one kill. That's how all games of World of Tanks should be, shouldn't they? So we're off and running on the scores. We got 1 kill to the team. What's going to happen next? I think Joar's going to push up and join. There we are. Yeah, they're going to reconnect here, and then they're going to go and try and push to the north. And see if they can't find themselves a way through, maybe to get to that pesky artillery. But if you look at the team at the very top of the screen, the enemy have got a lot of TDs, which means a lot of camping going on. So they're going to have to be pretty careful moving across this open ground, figuring there might be guns that can see them. Nice shot in there by Tor. He's come up behind a lonely IS. And they're working this guy over a tree. We've got 4 shots left in the clip. I don't hold out much hope. We're going to take any damage. We managed to avoid being hit in return. The guys are working well together here. We take some artillery fire, I think. Something's dropping in shots from somewhere, and we've got a real push going on here. The enemy team is a little bit spread out. We are condensed. We're able to focus our firepower down on these enemy tanks and hopefully keep pushing hard. We are losing right now, which is always a good sign of a good replay. We're switching targets. I'm switching camera positions. We've got the Churchill moving up, and he is quickly dispatched. Tor gets that kill, so 1 kill apiece now. Now we can see that the SU-152 is pushed up. Shots coming in. We have taken a point of damage on Zeta's T71. I think Zeta and Tor, they're no doubt on comms. Can't confirm that or not, but I'm sure they are. They decided to go and push. They can see a Scorpion G. Tor's nearly finished his reload, sorry, Zeta's nearly finished his reload on his T71. And there's a Scorpion. Now this is going to be interesting. How are they going to work this? Looking at the mini-map, it could also be an SU-100Y. There could be Yag Tiger 88 in the vicinity. They've all popped up on the mini-map now. There's the 88. There's a Scorpion. They're trying to divide his fire. He's turning his gun to chase... and they're taking him out really quite easily, actually. That didn't seem difficult at all. I don't think they took any points of damage whatsoever. That's going to feel good, taking out that Scorpion. Get a nice shot in. Tor, he's trying to... I think he was looking for a tracking shot then, but couldn't get it. Now, Zeta's up on the high ground. I think he's going to rush around, you know, and try and beat their gun traverses. They're 2 fixed turret tank destroyers, so if you can get around them, happy days. Gets that kill shot in nicely, comes in around the 88. Starts putting the punishment in. He's tracked, he can't do anything, and they take him out really effectively. I'm sure you're going to agree this is really good play by these two guys. They've managed to push hard, work together, focus their fire, take out enemy tanks. Unfortunately, Zeta's taken quite a bit of damage. He's only got 170 hit points left. Tor, on the other hand, he's still got 900 hit points, and he's going off looking for that artillery, the GW Panther. I think he knows he can only be in one more place. So he goes looking for that. I think we've got a bit of a problem going on in the cap. There's a T37, you can see him on the minimap, sat in the cap. So Zeta's heading back to the cap in his pretty nippy T71. We're just going to follow Tor here. And he's found the GW Panther. Time for a little bit of payback for all the carnage that GW Panther's caused. Managed to kill one of our friendly tanks. Takes him out. Now, back to the T71, and we're following Zeta Phionics as he goes back up towards the base. He's got 17 seconds, 15 seconds to get to the top of this ridge and try and decap. 10 seconds, 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The skin of his teeth. Oh, I couldn't have left it any later. If they'd done anything differently at any point in that game up to that point, he would have been too late and the team would have won by capping, I think. Whew, so we're following Tor. He's heading back north towards the last reported position of the Yag Tiger. I think they want some intel. I think Zeta's lining up here for a shot, hopefully, on the Yag 88, but the Yag 88 is nowhere to be found. And that's going to be a problem later on. Yag 88 with his high rate of fire. I don't think they're going to find him in this position. He's totally relocated, which is probably going to assist the enemy team a great deal as this match continues. So we've got 3 tanks apiece left. All we've got left is our Lerva up in the top corner. There's the M41 Bulldog who manages to kill poor old Zeta. He's dead. Watching this replay, when you see the results screen, you think, oh, that's going to be a great game. They're going to be really rock and roll it to the very end. But no, it's only going to be Tor who's got the responsibility now of actually trying to find these 3 enemy tanks and kill them. So he's sitting on 3 kills already. Got to find that 88. We need some intelligence on that 88. We haven't got a clue where he is. We're driving around looking for him, thinking, where the hell is he? And he's just nowhere to be found. Looks like we're going to keep going towards the last reported position of the ISU 152 over towards the north west of the map. 1 against 3. Well, we've all seen much harder games pulled off than 1 against 3. We've got all of our hit points. The trouble is our gun and our reload, it doesn't do an awful lot of alpha damage, and its reload isn't particularly fast. And they're capping again. We've got 1.5 minutes to get to the cap. Nope, they decided to stop capping. But at least we know probably where the Bulldog is. The ISU 152, it might have been able to get over there in that time. Ooh, I doubt we've been detected at that range. I think we can see him, but he can't see us. He's about to see us when we tap him on the backside and actually get a fire. Take out the ISU. That just leaves 2 tanks now. I think we can now work out, yeah, that it was the M41 Bulldog that drifted into the cap. So we can see him on the mini-map. He's just around here. There he is. And the mini-map was doing something a little bit weird then. I think even Tor was a bit confused. Like, well, the mini-map says he's right here, but he's not right here. Oh, he's right over there. First shot in, that's really important. I'm sure the Bulldog's got a clip loaded, which is dangerous for us because our reload is taking a while. And we couldn't miss that shot, and we didn't. We managed to take out the M41 Bulldog, so now it's just us versus the Yag 88. Whew. I bet now he's got really, really sweaty palms and a slightly erratic heartbeat right now. So we've got to go hunting, we've got to go looking. While he's doing that, I'm going to open up my well-thumbed copy of Laugh, Cackle and Howl. You watch him while I read you a few more jokes. I was watching MTV and there were girls dancing in suspended cages. That would be an ambivalent situation. I'm trapped, but I enjoy the music. That was Dimitri Martin. I'm flicking. A fan club is a group of people who tell an actor he's not alone in the way he feels about himself. It's Chuck Carson. One time, a guy handed me a picture of himself. He said, "Here's a picture of me when I was younger." What? Every picture of you is of when you were younger. It's Mitch Hedberg. It's quite soothing, the noise of that WZ as it trundles around. It is impossible to travel faster than light, and certainly not desirable as one's hat keeps blowing off. Woody Allen. Classic Woody Allen. My friend has the nickname Shagger. Now you might think, that's cool, but she hates it. It's Jimmy Carr, you could probably guessed. That guy is so funny. So we managed to detect the Jag-88. He's over by the flag, and we can't seize this opportunity. This is the problem now. We've got this little delicate light tank. We're only 2 shots really, and we're dead. And the 88 has got some armour, a very accurate gun, very quick loading, and this is the terrain we do not want to be in. He can see us coming. Whichever way we come from, he's going to see us. So what can he do? How can he pull this out? What possibly can he do? Now the first time I watched this, I'm sat here thinking, like maybe you're sat there thinking, what can he do? How can he remedy this situation? Well, you know you've got to disappear for starters, which he is clearly doing. He's just sitting back here, figuring out his options, maybe trying to give the Jag-88 no clue as to which way he's going to go. Is he going to go to the left or is he going to go to the right? So we've still got 3 minutes left on the clock. We decide to go back towards the west, come around and use the building. Now maybe the 88 should suspect this as the most reasonable thing to do, but that's the problem with trying to second guess people, isn't it? Do you believe that they'll do the most reasonable thing to do, approach through cover? Or should you think, they think I'm going to come through cover, so I should come through the open ground behind the tank and risk it all with nowhere to hide or reload if I get shot at? It's a tricky one, it really is. Anyway, we're going for the more sensible option, approaching through the buildings. And there he is, and he's not pointing at us. He is now. Now he's pointing at us. We have been detected, and in comes a shot. We've got 6 hit points left. Suddenly this is really bad, and the Jag does exactly the right thing, starts to close the distance, misses his shot. We start turning and hoping we're going to get another bit of luck, and we do not unfortunately get any luck whatsoever. And the 88 actually wins it for the team and does exactly the right thing, and it was almost unwinnable in that situation, I think. Anyway, let's take a look at their post-game stats and see how they did, even though it was a defeat. So starting off with Zeta Phionics in his T71, he did manage to pick up Defender, and oh my god, that was a last moment shot that just had to connect, wasn't it? Terrific shot. I mean, that probably made his entire game. He probably didn't care that he died after pulling that off. That was good enough for his first class mastery badge. Team scores, you can see in the end he only did 645, but that was a losing XP. Even though he did pick up a hero medal, that should be a relatively accurate high XP score, I believe. You get a hero medal, it makes your XP as if you were on the winning team, which still would have placed him up here somewhere on the winning team. Anyway, detail report: 21 shots fired, 20 direct hits, really good firing of his gun, 17 penetrations. Overall a good result considering everything, but mostly for that gigantic enormous save. Let's roll over into Tor's game. Only good enough for a second class mastery, but we did manage to pick up Arsonist. We also managed to get Demolition Expert. It's nice to get those 2 medals in one game, and a lot of tanks dealt with. We obviously came top on XP. 3,700 damage in a tier 7 light tank is always going to be rather nice, putting a big smile on your face. And detailed report: 19 shots fired, 15 direct hits, 14 of those penetrated. It's good being in games where you're only 1 tier lower than top, because you know you're going to be able to, hopefully, as long as your gun's not stupid, be able to penetrate most targets that you shoot at, particularly if you're flanking very nicely indeed. Their moment where they took out the other Jag-88, or was it just the Jag Tiger, and was it an SU and the Scorpion, when they worked around those 3 tanks, that was really nicely done. They played that perfectly. Really, really well done, guys. And overall, a cracking result. He would have, no doubt, I don't know, that guy, the M41 Walker Bulldog, he had a very good game, managing 1,241 on the enemy team. In the end, the 88 didn't have a particularly high scoring game. He was just the right tank in the right place at the end. I don't know, maybe it was being whispered in his ear what to do by the other 88 player. But still, saved the game for that team. Ooh, anyway, I enjoyed watching that replay, so I figured it was worth putting the extra bit of effort in to do some cross-cutting and have both points of perspective when they were driving around the map on El-Halluf. I like El-Halluf these days. I never used to like it that much. I found it a bit wishy-washy. But for the last year now or so, since they made lots of improvements to it, particularly to the northwest, I like it a lot. It's a good map to play. I always have a bit of fun. I always seem to be on tank destroyers when I play that map, which is quite nice for shooting across the valley floor. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Keep those replays coming in. I've been receiving a nice clutch of replays in the last week. So really good stuff in there. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show them all. Simple case of time. But I do appreciate you sending them in. If you don't send them in, you stand no chance whatsoever. So just keep on sending them in. Thanks, guys. Oh, for once, I'm going to say subscribe if you like my videos, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, so that I get a good positive feeling out of it and makes me keep doing it. Although you probably think I'm going to keep doing it anyway because I haven't stopped and it's been going on for over 2 years now. Yeah, subscribe, hit the like button. It's just a button, just press it. Let's make it the most liked video I've ever put up. I think you've got to beat something like, I don't know, 50. It's not much, really. If everyone who watched the video hit the like button, which I assume you do like it because you keep coming back and watching, then I'd have the most liked video in my channel. So that's the challenge for this one. Oh, in the previous video I asked you who said, and the quarterback is toast. And I think it was only Talos in the end from the clan, my clan, who actually recognised it as being from Die Hard. And also my brother, who sent me a text message saying it's from Die Hard. I guess he hasn't got a YouTube account set up. So 2 of you got it in the end. Yeah, Die Hard. It's the guy on comms, African American guy sat in comms, and I think they're watching some SWAT guys trying to breach the building, the Nakatomi Plaza, and they take out. Oh no, is it the vehicle when they do the rocket launcher at the vehicle that's trying to breach? Police vehicle that's trying to breach the building, and they rocket launcher destroy it, and that's when he kind of rolls back in his chair chewing his gum, and the quarterback is toast. Yeah, that's where that's from. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that replay. Dragging on a bit as usual. Don't know when to stop talking. I'm actually not saying very much, so have a good Tuesday. That's 2 videos in 2 days, you lucky people. As a way of saying thank you, hit that like button, and we'll get more of these videos made, shall we? Thanks for watching, Kaida Pow, and have a good week. See you soon. Take care.